Out of nowhere, your heart begins racing and your chest is tightening up. Your breathing's picked up and you begin to hyperventilate. Your mind starts racing with endless thoughts. What's going on? You're having a panic attack. Anxiety disorders are one of the top 5 most common disorders affecting American adults every year. It can cause severe nervousness, fear, apprehension, and worrying. It can affect how we think, how we feel, and it can have real physical side effects. It can affect how a person sleeps, how a person eats, how a person behaves through the day. It can affect the relationships that we have. It can break the bonds with the people that we're closest to. It can affect somebody mentally, physically, and emotionally. It's damaging. Anxiety can be classified into 6 major types: generalized anxiety disorder, or GAD, panic disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder, or OCD, phobia, social anxiety disorder, or post-traumatic stress disorder, also known as PTSD. It is known that anxiety is triggered by stressful events occurring in an individual's life. The stressful events can be work, school, money and finances, or unsettling events such as death as a loved one or abuse from someone that we thought loved us. People with anxiety disorders present both physical and mental symptoms. They can experience nausea, churning of the stomach, fatigue, headaches, trouble concentrating, heart palpitations, easily being startled. Anxiety can be treated mentally with counseling and medication, or independently with methods such as meditating and exercise. Some people ask, well, what's the difference between a regular person with an anxiety issue and a person with an anxiety disorder? Well, it's true that not all anxiety qualifies as an anxiety disorder, but if you're at a point in your life where you feel as if your anxiety is interfering with your quality of life, you might want to start considering anxiety as a possible diagnosis. But no matter what the type of anxiety you might be experiencing, anxiety can be remedied with 5 easy steps. 1, finding out the specific type of anxiety that you have. 2, accepting that anxiety is an issue. 3, understanding your anxiety causes and your triggers. 4, breaking them down into smaller pieces that you can work with. And 5, changing your lifestyle and living a more stress-free, anxiety-free, happy life. Anxiety is a serious disorder, and like depression, it's nothing to be played with. But be a support to your fellow peers and your fellow family members that have anxiety. If you feel like you know of a family member or a friend that has anxiety, or if you yourself feel like you have anxiety, reach out for help. Reach out to your doctor, family member, friend, someone you feel comfortable with, even if it's a hotline like 1-800-273-TALK, the National Suicide Mental Health Awareness Hotline. People are here to help. Don't ever discourage someone that has an anxiety. It can easily be turned into something more than anxiety. It can cause depression. It can cause lots of things. So, like I said, if you or a loved one experience anxiety, reach out. Reach out for help. Don't be afraid. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Millions of Americans experience anxiety every day. My name is Kendall Fowler, and this is my informative speech.